This is the night before I leave Traverse City. The night before I go out on my own in the new to me boat that I've been working on for the past month and a half. She floats. She's not sinking, so she should be good to go. I've been running the motor every day, more or less, only for a little while, and she starts up good now. No problem. This morning, on the first time, first pull. Sails are ready. Motor's ready. Am I ready? I don't know. I've done the lessons, you know? ASA 101, 103, 104, Canadian Boaters license, the VHF license. There's going to be a lot more to learn, a lot more to do. It's it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Here, the sailing community is amazing, and nobody's said anything about you're crazy or, we're worried about you or anything. But of course, there are those people who have said those things as well. And even if there wasn't, I'd probably be a little bit worried regardless. It's that setting into the unknown. And there's definitely some risk involved in what I'm doing. But I've done as much as I could with the resources and time available to prepare myself. So, yeah. I'll just continue to work at it and be cautious as long as I go. A little bit nervous tonight. Thank you very much. It's been a great stay. Everybody here's been really friendly.
Cool. Well, good luck to you, and hope you make her home.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Safe journeys.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. So this is the maiden voyage for me, so I have a lot to test out. Got everything prepared, I believe. I'm going to just get away into some open water, just turn head into wind, and I'll go up and I'll raise the main. It is a sailing boat. I'm gonna need to do that at some point. So I am now motor sailing. Mainsail is up. Got a bit of a preventer on the sail right now. I'm gonna just turn back. Head with the wind. And sail just with the mainsail for a little while. Get used to it. In fact, maybe I'll turn the engine off. Okay, so I just went up. I didn't film it. I was trying to figure out how to get up there and yeah, adjust the sails. So it's just a little complicated. Filming just adds a bit of confusion at the moment. But yeah, you can see the sails are much better now, more full, and we are doing around 3.5 knots. So not bad. See what we can get it up to today. I'm hoping that my general speed for travel will be around 5 knots. So yeah, let's see. Time will tell. I don't want to complain. I drove from central Mexico that was a long drive. I've been working on this boat for 6 weeks. Now I'm on the water and it's beautiful. There is something missing, but I gotta enjoy the moment. All right, well, the wind is light through this narrow part, so I think I'm gonna raise the head sail. Raise the head sail. Unfurl the head sail. So I just turned in to close reach. Close to a close reach. Furling line is loose. It's going to need to be pulled in. Start. I have my lines mixed up. Sailing with 2 sails. Okay, so we've got some pretty good winds right now actually, and I just checked the speed. We're getting up to about 7 knots. I'm kind of happy with that. Just getting close to Sutton's Bay now. Sorry for the wind, I had to stand up just to have a look. There's a little bit more traffic. Actually, there's a powerboat coming. So I'm just gonna stay to the proper side. I need to do a big swing around the point here. So I'm gonna go a little further and then turn so I'm heading south into the harbor instead of being close to shore. Don't know if you can see it, it's behind me back there. So anyway, yeah, it's been a good day of sailing. I'm gonna take it out a bit further, and then when I'm ready, I'll head into the wind a little and bring the Genoa in and take the mainsail in for a little ways, and yeah, then I'll head to wind, lower the mainsail, get the motor going, all that, and got a marina tonight, Sutton's Bay Marina, so we'll see what that's like in a little. Okay, so the winds are actually quite strong in this channel here. There's a bit of a struggle getting the sails down. The Genoa was fine on the furler, but yeah, the main was a bit of a struggle. So you probably can't see, but if you can, this is what it looks like. Seems like Sutton's Bay is just funneling the wind at the moment. So I got the outboard on. It's not full strength. It's about 3/4. And yeah, I'm just gonna head into the marina. After a great day of sailing, I'm approaching Sutton's Bay Marina, and something terrible happened. That's my main halyard. I have no idea how, but in a moment I saw something blue in the water beside me. So apparently I didn't tie my halyard well enough to the main mast. It's a new line, maybe that's why. Maybe it's a little stiff, a little slippery, I don't know. I'm not going to blame it on anything. I need to be more careful. So I'm at the dock at the marina now, Sutton's Harbor, Sutton's Bay. Now I need to find someone who can help me get that halyard back up, or I'm not going anywhere. What a nightmare. Okay, well, good morning. So, yeah. Found a solution, and a person, TJ from Evolution Sales, I believe it is. He's gonna meet me up in Northport. I need to get the boat up to Northport this morning before noon, with no main. Yeah, he came last night and had a look. Because there's no other halyard that goes all the way up, and my topping lift line is just like small tackle, the small block, and I think it's 1/4 inch line. He didn't want to use that. I don't blame him. So yeah, he didn't climb up the mast. So instead I'm gonna go up to the Northport boatyard, and he's going to use the crane and go up on the crane past my main halyard back through the top of the mast, and I should be on my way. Hopefully that's all the problem is. You know, it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts how this happened. like, it has to be my error. The thing is, and of course I don't remember not tying the cleat hitch or not tying the halyard off. The thing is, I know knots, and I was back and forth between the mast and the tiller trying to keep the boat straight and tying the main sheet or the mainsail down. You know, I was tying things off, and just the whole process, you know, you've got a hold of the halyard, right? You're letting some line out, main is coming down, and then you have it in your hand. I can't see myself just letting go of it. You know, I want to say I'm okay if I made a mistake, because I'm learning and I'm new. And regardless, my boat, my fault. But yeah, I wish I knew what I wish I had the camera set up to see what I was doing, what I did, or what the weather did. I definitely don't want it to come down a lot again. It's an expensive fix. Very expensive. Could buy a lot of tacos for what I'm paying to get the halyard put back up. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Sun is up now. I'm gonna just finish up my coffee, have a little bit of breakfast, and head out. I'm hoping to be on the water around 7 or shortly after. So, see you in Northport. Okay, so I made it up from Sutton's Bay, motored the whole way, which it's an unfortunate situation, but also kind of glad that I motored, otherwise I wouldn't have. It gave me a chance to measure my fuel capacity, and it looks like traveling at 5.5 knots by power, I consume 1 liter of gas per hour. A little under, actually, like 0.96. So it's a bit of an estimate because the fuel tank is just looking and guessing, but it's good. TJ arrived on schedule and went up the mast with the crane and ran the halyard through. We got it back down, it's tied off, backed it up. I've actually tripled it up. You know, one of the things that I didn't do that was on my mind is add a stopper knot, and so I've done that. So the halyard is now down, so it's at its full length, and the end of the halyard goes through the cleat as a stopper knot, and then I can still use the cleat hitch to cleat it off. Didn't do that when I replaced the halyard a few days ago, so yeah, now it's done. And I did also tie additional backup, just tied a bowline knot to a spare cleat and then a rolling hitch to the line. That is just going to become habit, and the purpose of it is just so that I stop every time I tie off the halyard and I have to do one more step, and hopefully it's more of a mental thing, triggers my brain to double check everything. And yeah, so it's triple backed up or double backed up, and yeah, costly mistake or costly failure, but anyway, things are done. So I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna go over to Northport Marina, find my slip, and yeah, spend the day in Northport, plan my next leg of the journey, and relax a little bit. So anyhow, that's it. That's the maiden voyage. 2 days, bit of a shakedown for sure, but it's all good now. Thanks for watching.